radar, then it probably wouldn't have, so we kind of cut out just RPA machine learning, but it doesn't matter. It kind of gives us the agenda for our next roundtable if we were to do it. And Nasscom was to allow us to do that. But I'm going to summarize it because we now need to move into our next session. So quickly, how I see this, I am frankly indecisive, and I hope people on this table have actually gotten a lot of value out of it. But generally speaking, I think I'm indecisive. I see the value in starting small, and that could be RPA, basic automation, build trust. And as you build trust, you start influencing the business leaders, and then you start influencing the larger outcomes, which could be around complete business transformation, but it might be a good way to start. So here are some of the key things that I made a note of. Harpreet, first of all, thanks for adding so much value and an absolute different perspective to this. Clearly, cost is not going to be the only driver which will help this industry sustain and grow, at least the way it is going today. It is going to be larger business outcomes. So as business leaders, I think we need to start thinking about the larger outcomes and where is your name? Vivesh, right? Vishesh, sorry. Yeah, like Vishesh pointed out, I think business leaders need to go to either the internal groups or to the third-party providers with a very clear mandate. I'm looking at this particular change. And so thanks for bringing that real life case to the table, because it kind of builds confidence. In the first half at least, I was losing confidence whether this is really the right focus area for a lot of BPO players or BPO players. But thanks for bringing that perspective. It's a great case study. So digital innovation is going to be probably like the bigger umbrella under which all of these things are going to sit. There is tremendous opportunity, but adoption at this point in time is low, and that is kind of expected and understood, because just in the early stages, we are seeing a lot of challenges, at least as a consumer or as a taker of this technology. I'm seeing some challenges. I'm not getting convinced with the pictures that I'm seeing. The advice, I think, for UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, and the other providers is come up with transparent pitches, more POCs, clearly say this is what we can do, this is what we can't do. The other thing we didn't really touch upon, but is very important from me, from where I see and from what I do is, the providers are going to have to do the heavy lifting. It's not going to be like another software is available there, go download it, start using it, pay us the license fee. It won't work. The providers will have to handhold the consumers and take them through the journey. And the first step probably is going to be, let's just standardize your process. Your process is kind of broken. This is how it has to be done. Then I can put a bot, fairly low cost, but it'll work. The other aspect is bots are not going to come very cheap. Probably just saving 80-85%. Of the cost, and sometimes it might actually be more costly as well. To Rashmi's point, you will probably need a battalion of people to actually just ensure that the digital employee force is as productive and is actually doing the right thing. And then, of course, there are risks. If it doesn't function the way it is supposed to function, the cost of that could be a lot more than the cost or the savings that are involved. The future though could be bright if cognitive was actually to deliver the promise that cognitive is supposed to deliver, and if these automations are going to be able to learn and understand and improve by themselves, I think we will start getting the results that we are looking for. Biggest resistances are because it lacks intelligence at this point in time. Technology is in the early stage. People are unsure. They also see that at least HR and the human resource people are also seeing it as a threat, and the collective cost of licensing and just deploying it and all of that is probably high. And there are some security issues that Kevin mentioned could also impact why the adoption is low. But the advice, like I captured, is choose the right processes that you want to automate. SMEs from your businesses are going to be key, and have a digital innovation roadmap instead of just going after one small RPA. Pick what is absolutely going to make the difference. Business leaders need to have a clear outlook of what they want, and honest expectation setting is probably going to be the key to success. I might have missed quite a lot. I'm absolutely open for people to add to that. And I know I did promise, but we can still take advice from you for early adopters or for people who want to get onto the bandwagon. Maybe just kind of sum it up towards the end. What's the final word and what's the advice for people who want to get onto this journey outside of what we've already discussed and I may have missed? I think we missed. Can I sum it up?
The impact on
I think
jobs. The impact on jobs is, I think, we touched on it.
Yeah, we could really cover.
RPA hasn't worked the way it should have worked.
We can take 2, 3, 5 minutes if you like and talk about the impact of jobs, because that's probably one of the most important angles. Can cause resistance as well as help.
I think because RPA hasn't shown the promise that it